Welcome back, folks. Today we got a fun video coming up for you. We are doing my personal 3rd annual track day at Carolina Motorsports Park. For my brother and my dad, it's their 4th. Yeah, so basically what the setup is, we all have Camaros. So mine's a 13, obviously, but they both have 16s. So they're 6th gen Camaros. And so he's in front of me. We're going to my brother's house right now to go grab him and his Camaro. And he actually tows it with his truck. Just in case any of us have a breakdown, we're able to get all the cars home and figure it out and not be stuck at the tracks. See if I can beat my fastest lap time from previous years. For me, it's not even about that. I am by no means a race car driver. I don't even think I'm that good at driving a car, to be honest with you. I'm much more of a motorcycle guy when it comes to performance stuff. But it's just a lot of fun, right? So I'm literally just trying to have fun. Whether that's, me going 10 seconds slower a lap than what this car can do, honestly, I don't care. My brother's a little bit more serious about it. He's definitely a better driver than I am. He's got a better setup on his car. Frankly, my dad probably is too. So, just but we all have fun together and enjoy it the way that we enjoy it. We are quite a few more miles down the road. We picked up my brother. He's got the Camaro in tow. I am now smashed in the middle. And if you look really close, my parents are back there in their Camaro. So we are an hour and 14 out. And next clip of video, we'll be unloading and getting ready to race. Or track day, whatever. So this is wild. Holy crap, I literally can't see a thing.
I'm clear. Just go straight through.
A lot of smoke. Jeez. This is quite the construction zone we ran into here. I don't know what they're doing over there, because it's not like they're doing asphalt right there, so I don't know why there's that smoke machine. But anyway, glad I didn't wash the car before this. I can pretty safely say we'll be taking a different route back home, because that was a little bit annoying. Luckily, none of us washed the cars before we came down, so no wasted effort, but just kind of chaos on this road getting repaved, which is good that they're repaving it, but we don't need to come back this way. Alright, we are at the car wash to try to get some of this dust off, just so our cars look pretty in the pictures that they give you. So yeah, we're about 7 minutes from the track, so we're pretty much good to go. Alright, we made it. Had some random chaos. We were trying to get parked and unloaded, so I didn't get any video of that. I had to run back and get gas because the gas station here is closed. It was a whole thing. But anyway, we did make it. We got the car all cleared of its interior contents. Just a tiny little bit there, but all this is empty, so there's nothing going to be sloshing around. And yeah, we're basically ready to go. Just kind of waiting on our driver meeting at 1:30, and then we're good to go. What you doing?
Nah. Falling asleep.
Oh.
Taking a nap, getting ready for racing.
Why do you need a nap?
Because I stayed up till 2 in the morning to watch Donald Trump make America great again.
That's great. Well, guys, my oil temp unfortunately is still heating up. That's why I started slowing down toward the end. But what are you gonna do? It does seem to come down a lot faster though. It's just frustrating. Very weird. I don't know why it gets so damn hot, even with the oil cooler. Anyway, we might just send it on the third round. Screw it. Well, unfortunately, the oil cooler did not perform quite as well as I would have liked. I'm trying to find the brake paint temperature readings. Of course, they're all covered. There's one. Didn't even change. That's kind of cool. How do the fronts look? Oh, they changed a little bit. So we'll see what temperature that is. I love that track tire wear. Look at them clawing away. It's always so cool. Go! He's freaking smoking me on the corner. Easy, girl. That was fast. Get myself some space. right, so the good news is we had a fun lap. The bad news is we boiled the old brake fluid a little tiny bit, but that's all right. We definitely got these rotors very warm, but we're cooling down, and we'll be ready for round 3 here in a jiffy. All right, guys, I know you cannot see me at all, but I need to give you an update here. Unfortunately, this video has a very abrupt end because I'm dealing with a bit of an emergency situation. Back home in New York State, my girlfriend needs to have emergency surgery for something, unfortunately. It's not really life-threatening per se, but it does need to get done ASAP. So I am driving to my friends in Virginia tonight. Gonna catch a little bit of sleep anyway, because I don't think I'll make it if I try to drive through the night, just tiredness-wise, after doing the track day all day. I did miss out on the last session, so I only did the 2 sessions. Not a big deal, but I did have a lot of fun overall. But anyway, so I gotta deal with that. All right, guys, it is the next day. I made that little video in the pitch black. I stopped at my friend's house in Virginia. I wound up sleeping like a full 8 hours. I was exhausted after the track day. No way I was gonna make it home safely last night or anything close to last night. But we're in good shape. Everything's being taken care of until I get there. So not the end of the world. I'm huffing it home now. But I figured I would, we got some time. I'd talk about the car a little bit and the track day. So I have been running all seasons, for those who don't know, during track days. And, do I recommend that? No. Does it work? Yeah. Obviously don't have as much traction, but they're fine. I mean, they work. It's still a lot of fun, and it is nice to just not have a tire that wears out super, super fast on track. They hold up pretty well. They get warm, they get stickier like a summer tire would, and they don't seem to decay too bad. I mean, they chunk up a little bit, but so do summer tires on a track day. So I wouldn't say that's much different than any other tire. But yeah, so it's been a good experience with them. The issue I did have, which I mentioned briefly there, is I did boil the brakes. Boil the brake fluid. So I have a pretty high temp DOT4 in this car. Not super high temp. So it's Prestone's synthetic, just kind of off the shelf DOT4. And what I like about that fluid is it's like 550, 560 boiling point, I think. And from what I found, it was the highest like auto parts store type fluid for boil temperature. There might be another out there that's a little bit higher, and then obviously your like modal 660 or whatever has a much higher temperature, another 660 degrees, another 100 degrees. So there are options that will give you a higher boiling point, but I had been fine with that Prestone stuff for a while, and I think what did me in was my entry speed into the turn 4 or whatever on the backstretch at Carolina Motorsports Park. I was really getting gutsy with braking at the 400 foot mark or the 300 foot mark instead of like braking at, say, 600, and just absolutely jamming on the brakes at 111 miles an hour. I think that's what, over and over again, that's really what added the extra heat temperature. I did determine that the Mishimoto oil cooler, it definitely helped a little bit. It definitely took longer for the needle to get up to that 280 mark, and it also came down a lot faster. But if you were really pushing it, it still would get right to 280, which, I don't know, is a little frustrating to me. I just thought that it would be better. It's a lot of money. It's a high-end known brand. I really thought it would be a better product. I'm gonna call them and really pick their brain and see if I can talk to an engineer. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe my dang temperature sensor in the car is messed up. But we're gonna kind of talk about that, or if they'll talk about it with me, and make that determination. So I don't know if they will or not. They'll even entertain me, but I want to get to the bottom of this because they seem like a cool company and all, but I'm not super pleased with their product. And for $700 and $800 or whatever it was, I feel like I should be fully satisfied. So again, maybe my standard's wrong or I'm using it wrong somehow, but that's that. So anyways, with some extra information there for the end of this video, we are blasting through Virginia on our way home. Beautiful here, man. I've always loved the Virginia mountains. It reminds me of a warmer version of upstate New York, which I really like. Or really like a warmer version of New England. It's a little bit more New England-esque. Upstate New York is a little bit more of that like kind of almost farmland, Ohio influence, if you will. Midwestern influence, I guess you could say. And I say that ironically enough as I pass a farm, but anyway. That's where we're at with that. So I'm gonna close this one out, guys. Get home and take care of the business. But as always, thanks for watching. God bless America, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.